Nabhaga, Skanda 9, chapters 4 to 6. Nabhaga remained long with his guru. So his brothers thought he had become a brahmachari. They reserved no share for him at partition. Nabhaga had at last returned to his house and asked for his share in the patrimony. The brothers pointed out their father Manu as his share. Nabhaga asked his father, "How is it my brothers have reserved three of three for my share?" Manu replied, "Child, do not believe them. The clan of Angiras are performing yagna. They get confounded on every sixth day. This is the sixth day. Give them two Vaishvadeva Suktas. When they go to Swarga after completion of their yagna, they will leave all their sacrificial wealth to you." Nabhaga did as he was told. The Angirases left all the property remaining on the sacrificial ground to Nabhaga. As he was going to take those things, a dark Purusha appeared from the north and said, "These are mine." "But the rishis have given them to me," said Nabhaga. "Go to your father then and ask for the solution," said the dark Purusha. "Yes, the remnants of a sacrifice belong to Rudra," said Manu. Nabhaga returned and said, "Yes, these remnants of sacrifice all belong to thee, so my father told me. I am pleased with thee and thy father. Both of you have spoken the truth," said Rudra. "I give thee supreme wisdom, or I also give thee these remnants. Take them now." King Ambarisha had discrimination and dispassion. His devotion was great. His mind was fixed on the lotus feet of Vishnu. His words were all about the glory of Vaikuntha. His hands were engaged in cleansing the temples of Vishnu. His ears only heard about the glory and the works of Vishnu. His eyes intently looked on the symbols of Vishnu wherever found. His body felt pleasure in the touch of Vaishnavas. His nose smelt the sweet fragrance of tulasi proceeding from the feet of Vishnu. His tongue tasted only food offered to Vishnu. His feet traversed the places sacred to Vishnu, and his head was devoted to the salutation of Vishnu. If he enjoyed things of this world, it was for service to Vishnu and not for the sake of enjoyment. If he had an attachment, it was only for those that were devoted to Vishnu. The fruits of his action he offered to him. By devotion and by the unselfish performance of duties pertaining to his sphere of life, Swadharma, he pleased Bhagavan, and by degrees he gave up all desires. Vishnu was so much pleased with the king that he gave him his own chakra for protection. Ambarisha, with his wife, once undertook to perform Dwadasi Vrata for 1 year. Dwadasi is the 12th day of the moon. The vrata consists in fasting on the 11th day of the moon and in breaking the fast on the 12th day. On one occasion, he fasted for 3 consecutive days. He bathed himself in the Yamuna and worshipped Vishnu at Mathura. He gave plenty of riches and cattle to the Brahmanas. He then fed the Brahmanas and asked their permission to eat himself. At the time, Durvasa appeared as his guest. The king received him duly and requested him to take his meals. The rishi consented and went to bathe himself in the river and perform his daily rites. The king waited long for him, but he did not return. There was only half a muhurta now remaining of Dwadasi. If the king did not eat anything, his vrata would not be observed. If he ate, he would shew disregard to a Brahmana. At this juncture, the king decided to serve both ends by taking a little water, for the Brahmanas call that both eating and non eating. Durvasa came back. By spiritual vision, he knew what had happened and became highly enraged. He tore up a hair tuft and charged it to kill Ambarisha. The king remained unmoved. The chakra of Vishnu consumed the destructive force sent by Durvasa and went even to destroy him. The rishi ran in every direction. The chakra followed him wherever he went. He went to Brahma and prayed to be saved. "It's not in my power to save thee," said Brahma. "Thou hast offended a votary of Vishnu." He went to Shiva. "Child," said Shiva, "this weapon of Vishnu is too much for me even. Go thou to Vishnu." Durvasa went to Vishnu and prayed to be pardoned and saved. Said Vishnu, "O Brahmana, I am dependent on my bhaktas. I am not free. My heart is in the possession of my bhaktas. I am dear to them. Without these, my bhaktas, I do not even want myself, nor my absolute powers, for I am their sole and supreme resort. They forsake their wives, homes, children, and wealth for my sake. How can I forsake them? Their heart is chained to me. They look on all with equal eyes. By devotion, they win me even as chaste wives win their husbands. My service is all in all to them. They do not even desire the four muktis, Salokya and others, though these come within their easy reach. What perishable objects can they have desire for? The sadhus are my heart. I am the heart of the sadhus. They do not know anyone besides me, nor do I know anyone besides them. O Brahmana, hear what is thy only remedy. Without delay, go to him who has caused this fear in thee. When force is used against sadhus, it reacts on him who uses the force. True asceticism and wisdom are both for the salvation of the Brahmanas, but in one untrained, they produce the contrary effect. Therefore, go to the son of Nabhaga, beg his pardon, and thou shalt be saved. Durvasa went back to Ambarisha and touched the feet of the king. Ambarisha became nonplussed at this act of a Brahmana, and knowing the object of the rishi, he prayed to the chakra to desist from its course and to save the Brahmana. The chakra had just commenced its work of destruction, but it withdrew its energies upon the prayer of Ambarisha. Durvasa was extremely thankful, and he thus praised the king. I see this day the greatness of Vaishnavas, O king. Thou did pray for my welfare, though I had offended you. There is nothing strange for those that have conquered Vishnu himself. Thou hast been very kind to me. Thou hast favored me much. Thou did not even think of my offense, but thou hast saved my life. The king had waited for Durvasas all this time. He now fell at the feet of the rishi and requested him to take his meals. The rishi gladly did so and also made the king take his food. Durvasa then went to Brahmaloka. He did not return for 1 year, and the king lived upon water only all this time, being so anxious to see the rishi back. Such is the holy story of Ambarisha.